Karma is with us. It's a principle that's been around for centuries, an energy that permeates our existence and influences our relationships. It's an intangible force that weaves itself through our interactions, our deeds, our feelings towards others and ourselves. It's this energy that forms the very essence of what we call karma. Karma, in its simplest form, is the cycle of cause and effect. It's the spiritual principle that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But it's more than just a measure of our deeds. It's the emotional and spiritual energy that we carry within us, shaping our lives and our futures. Now let's journey a step further. Imagine karma not just as a principle of this lifetime, but as an enduring energy that transcends the barriers of time and space. This is where the concept of reincarnation comes into play. Reincarnation suggests that our soul, carrying the weight of our karma, journeys from one lifetime to another. The good we do, the harm we cause, the love we share, the hatred we nurture, they're all carried over, shaping our future lives. It's as if we're authors, penning the story of our soul across the canvas of time. And the ink we use, that's our karma. But what happens when we're unable to move past our past, when our past actions and feelings cast a shadow over our present? This is where we find ourselves stuck in what we call a reincarnation loop. It's like being trapped in a cycle of our own making, bound by the chains of our past karma. The only way to break free is to fulfill our contract, our spiritual obligation to balance out our karma. To put it into perspective, think of life as a school, and each reincarnation as a new grade. You can't move to the next grade until you've learned all the lessons from the previous one. And so, we're stuck in this cycle, learning, growing, until we've balanced our karma. When your past is constantly there and you can't get past it, then you are stuck in a reincarnation loop until you fulfill your contract. Here is a way to release all your karma so you can move on. Now, this might sound complex, but it's really quite simple. It's about acknowledging your past, understanding its impact, and then consciously deciding to let go. To begin, find a quiet, peaceful space where you won't be disturbed. This could be your bedroom, a garden, or even a quiet corner of your favorite park. The key is to have a space that allows you to focus your mind completely. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes and take a few deep, slow breaths. Let the rhythm of your breath guide you into a state of calm and tranquility. Allow yourself to exist in this moment, free from the distractions of the outside world. Now, gently bring to mind a person or incident from your past. This could be something that you did or something that someone else did to you. It could be a moment of joy, a moment of pain, a moment of love, or a moment of regret. The nature of the moment doesn't matter. What matters is the energy and feelings associated with it. This energy, this feeling, is your karma. As you hold this memory in your mind, allow yourself to experience the emotions associated with it. Don't shy away from these feelings. Don't judge them or try to suppress them. Just observe them, acknowledge them. This is your first step towards releasing your karma. Now visualize yourself with the person involved in this memory. Imagine the two of you are holding a life contract. This contract represents the karmic bond that you share. It's the tangible manifestation of the energy and feelings that connect you. As you hold this life contract, say to yourself, "I have tried to do what was needed. It is now done." These words are your affirmation, your declaration of intent. They are your way of acknowledging the efforts you've made to fulfill your karmic obligations. Then, with a deep sense of conviction, say, "I release you and me from all contracts." These words are your act of release, your act of letting go. They are your way of freeing yourself from the karmic bonds that have held you back. Finally, visualize yourself walking away from this person. As you do so, imagine the life contract dissolving, its energy dispersing into the universe. This is your final act of release, your final act of letting go. Visualize yourself with that person, holding the life contract. For it is in this visualization, in this act of release, that you can truly let go of your karma and move on. Letting go is an empowering, freeing emotion. It's the key to releasing your karma and embracing the endless possibilities of your future. You're holding the life contract. Envision it, feel its weight in your hands. This contract signifies the karmic bonds that tether you to another soul. It's a sacred agreement, a spiritual promise that has been carried over lifetimes, reincarnations. Each line of this contract holds the energy of actions, words, feelings, and experiences shared between you and another. Think of it as a cosmic ledger, documenting the interplay of give and take, the dance of cause and effect. It may include joys and sorrows, kindness and betrayal, love and loss. Each of these exchanges has shaped your journey, molded your spirit, and influenced your karma. Now it's time to release this contract, to break free from the cyclical patterns that have kept you anchored. Imagine yourself standing before the person with whom you share this contract. Look into their eyes and let your heart speak. It's time to declare, "I have tried to do what was needed, and it is now done." Say it with conviction, with honesty, with a deep desire for liberation. I release you and me from all contract. Feel the energy shift, the bonds loosen, the weight lighten. This moment is not about blame or guilt. It's about acceptance and release. It's about acknowledging the lessons learned, the growth experienced, and then choosing to move forward. And then, the final step, we each go our way. As you utter these words, visualize yourself and the other person parting ways, each embarking on a new journey, no longer bound by the past, but empowered by it. Then, see yourself walking away. As you take each step, feel a sense of lightness envelop you. With every stride, let go of the past, embrace the present, and stride confidently towards a future unburdened by the weight of karma. This is the power of the life contract, the potential for liberation it holds. It's your key to breaking the reincarnation loop, to stepping into a life of freedom, and to truly living in the now. Letting go is a freeing emotion, a profound statement that holds true, especially when it comes to releasing our karma. The power and emotional freedom that comes with this release is incomparable. It's like taking off a heavy backpack that you've been carrying for miles and miles. Suddenly, you're lighter, you breathe easier, and the path ahead seems less daunting. Imagine holding onto a hot coal. You clutch it tightly in your hand, the heat burning your skin, causing you immense pain. This is what holding on to past karma feels like. The choice to open your hand and let the coal drop is yours. The moment you do, the burning stops and the healing begins. When we release our karma, we're not just letting go of past actions or situations, but also of the emotional residue that comes with them. The guilt, the regret, the resentment, all these emotions that weigh heavily on our hearts are released in the process. This emotional transformation is not an overnight process. It requires patience, self-awareness, and a whole lot of courage. It's like peeling off layers of an onion, each layer representing a different aspect of our karma. It might make us cry, it might make us uncomfortable, but eventually we reach the core, our true self, free from the layers of karma. Releasing karma is like unlocking a door to a new world, a world where we're not defined by our past actions or experiences, but by who we choose to be in the present moment. A world where we're no longer prisoners of our past, but architects of our future. The power of letting go is liberating. It allows us to experience life in its purest form, without the lens of past karma distorting our view. It helps us grow, evolve, and transform into better versions of ourselves. So embrace this power. Let go of the hot coal. Release your karma. Remember, it's not about forgetting the past, but about learning from it and moving forward. Releasing karma allows you to move forward, free from the chains of the past. It's time to unchain yourself and step into the lightness of being. Let's make this journey together. Now that you have learned about releasing karma, isn't it fascinating how it weaves through our lives, influencing our every action and reaction? Each of us has a unique journey, a personal dance with karma. Some of us may have found our own ways of releasing karma, our own rituals and practices that help us move forward. Others may be on the cusp of discovering these methods. So why not share your experiences? Tell us about that time when you felt the weight of karma lift off your shoulders. Or perhaps you can share how you've struggled and how you're seeking ways to let go. Your stories might just be the inspiration someone else needs to break free from their own karmic loop. Please subscribe and comment on what you do to release karma. Let's continue this journey together, learning and growing each day.